How's it going, guys? Welcome to Wednesday's video, and this is probably not Wednesday. My computer says Sunday, but my computer likes to lie. And if this is conveniently uploaded on a Wednesday, then may as well just be a superhero. So Eric is going to battle against Cote, as we call him on the block. They don't really have blocks in Canada. They more have like fenced-off pens for moose, in which they do moose wrestling. Anyway, Magnezone will T-Wave the what I think is Scarfed Abomasnow and cripple it. I would say cripple it. Yeah, it's an effective thing to say. It doesn't do too much in the squaring off of Magnezone and Abomasnow. Sometimes people like to run HP Fire on the Magnezones to kill Ferrothorn, Fortress, Skarmory, stuff like that, and Scizor and all the steel types, even though Skarmory is weak to Thunderbolt anyway. But it's better to run HP Ground. I think more people do that nowadays, whereas in the past they would run HP Fire, even though you don't need to, because Thunderbolt can take care of Skarmory, Scizor, Fortress, and you probably don't like Ferrothorn anyway, so you might want to switch. Speaking of switching, Haxorus does not like taking banded bullet punches, so he's going to switch into Gliscor, which is generally always a safe switch into Scizor, unless it has boost of some sort. Max Gliscor can take a +6 bullet punch for future knowledge if you're ever in that situation. It works. It can also protect to scout for Specs Blizzards from giant chicken dragons like this. Now, I'm assuming it's Specs. I have not seen the battle, actually, so I'm kind of just going as it goes and hoping that we do stuff. We do good, kid. Don't get cocky. It does a lot to Ferrothorn, and that kind of makes me think it Specs more. But it is Stab also, so that could do a shitload of damage regardless. But I'm gonna stay firm, stay solid on my belief of it being Specs. Keldeo will come in. I'm thinking that Cote's thinking his choice too, so he's just gonna go for the Secret Sword. I'm not really getting in the business of predicting switches or anything. He gets a crit, which is awesome. You know, get that resisted slap on there. But more importantly, it will whittle down the Tentacruel, which can be very, very annoying. Toxic Spikes are probably coming up here, which is good because it gives Haxorus a window to come in now and not get poisoned, and then fire off an Earthquake to KO the Tentacruel. Now, Earthquake is always not the eternal option for Haxorus, as it does get superpower now. So that's something you might want to look out for also. Probably smelling another bullet punch, and it does happen, so Gliscor will come in, take it like a champ, and then just get some more HP back. It could also Protect Stall and get even more HP back, and then just keep going and going and going, because this thing doesn't stop. Oh, it gets Roost now too, because that's just fair. The obvious switch is blatantly obvious here. Gonna just Toxic, because whatever's coming in is going to get Toxic anyway. Mamoswine, big moment in the game. He's going to protect, he's going to dodge the Icicle Crash, and then he will try to not die. That's going to be the point. The whole thing is just not dying. Eric predicts him to switch, and he goes for the Earthquake. That's bad. That is bad. That's not his fault. I mean, many people would switch in that case, but Cote has 3 testicles. That makes him more manly than most men. By 50%. By 50%. That's a lot. And then after the next Protect, Eric will die. He won't actually die. His pixelated sprite monster will. And that will go down. So that kind of hurts. The Earthquake prediction there really hurts. Set him back. And now Gliscor's pretty much done his job, so he's just going to let him off dead. Just die. Just going down. You're going down, bro. So yeah, after that, Gliscor will die. And then he'll go right back into Keldeo. Try to get off another Secret Sword. Try to kill it, but because giant chicken dragons are really bulky, like the one from Jimmy Neutron, the movie, not the cartoon show, but the actual movie, even though it's animated also, it can live it because it's hella bulky. And fire off Blizzard. Now it is resisted, so he will not die. but it does enough so that Toxic plus Hail will eventually whittle it down enough so that it will no longer be a threat, except that it lives with like 2, probably 6. I'm going to go with 6 because there's a thing with Cote where things live on 6 a lot. If you've seen any of my battles with them, everything lives on 6 all the time. And I would not be surprised if that happened here. Actually, I think that happened already with the Mamoswine. I may have missed it. Could possibly be a Life Orb and or Banded, not and, but or Banded Ape. I'm going to fire off a Iron Fisted Fire Punch. It is a Life Orb. And I believe, based on what he has, that's a sweep. I'm smelling a sweep with Infernape. Bullet Gun. Should have went with Bullet Bill there. It's more explosive. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, unfortunately, Eric does not pull out the win. And it's just going to go down that way. Cote, he can put it to the grindstone there when he has to and pull out a win. Not to be forgotten is Cote's skill. But what else should not be forgotten is Cote's channel. You should definitely check Cote's channel out. You can check mine out if you want also, but seeing as how I pulled this narration out of my ass at 2 in the morning, I would not be surprised if you were deterred from clicking the link. However, if you wish, I will welcome you with open arms and probably naked ladies and booze. So if you were interested in any of those things, you can just